Viola has made 2 statement signings. They aren't the only team hopeful of getting deals over the line before that 7 p.m. deadline, though. We'll run you through all the big talking points this hour in the company of former Spurs defender Stephen Kelly and our reporter.
Thought he was going to have the influence he has on that side. So if you get a centre-back that can come in and have a similar sort of importance to that role, if it's this young lad that comes in and can come in straight away and be someone that's kind of pivotal, that's huge. But Chelsea I just think they're 1 or 2 players away from being very, very complete.
Yeah. Let's move on to Manchester United. Your patch, of course. I'll come to you in a minute because I know you were at the game and it was a sensational atmosphere. But Stephen, when was the last time you saw a Manchester United performance like that? Not just result and performance in a big game.
I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. It was just there was a certain level of energy and dominance about the game, especially at home, which, listen, I remember from Old Trafford, from when I played there, you go there and you think, right, if you get away with anything, it's going to be huge. But there was a raucousness about the place, the players, the tackles going in. They got away with a few, but there was something about the bite within that side that really kind of puts City on the back foot. And then they went on with their quality in the forward areas to go and win the game. So, yeah, it was a huge performance from Manchester United. Not what I'd expected in their first game back, especially not against City. But I think there's a lot of question marks about now how this team can perform like that straight away on the back of Amorim and going. There's going to be question marks about the players, about their...
Michael Carrick's backroom staff were able to do in 3 days with those players. All I will say is I think we'll know a lot more about what his style will be, how these players are going to play over the next 16 games when they play Fulham in essentially a week and a half at home at Old Trafford. I know they have Arsenal this week and on Sunday. I think, will we see too much of a different performance from Man City? Maybe not. But I think really the Fulham game in a week and a half will be a real indication of how this team may go forward.
Will Carrick be backed in the transfer window, do you think, this month? And could there be possible outgoings as well?
It's really difficult because United only have 1 game a week. So you look at, where would they need to invest? And we know they were interested in Antoine Semenyo. He went to Manchester City. And I know I've said this on the shows and we've been saying this since November, really. United are very focused on their long-term targets, and that is in their midfield. Now, in terms of outgoings, Joshua Zirkzee was someone touted who may look for a move away. I think he's now picked up an injury. He was in the stands in the derby. That looks even more unlikely. And United have always been adamant he was never really for sale unless an offer came in that they had to entertain. Kobbie Mainoo was someone else who, a few weeks ago would have maybe wanted another loan move just to play some football. He had his first league start in the Manchester derby, and I think a lot of question marks again over Ruben Amorim for 14 months, why he didn't play a bigger part. So I think rather than incomings, outgoings, it's almost who are these players in the squad who may almost represent new signings in a way. Manuel Ugarte has been picking up some form. Patrick Dorgu has developed a lot. So I know it's the boring answer, but actually I think United fans might be even more excited about the potential that the existing players have that they can then build.
So what you're basically saying is you don't think there's going to be much activity in January?
No. But what I will say is, in terms of United interest though, some of the academy players who are on the fringe, Harry Amas, where he goes, because he is someone that could actually play a big part next season, and he's been really impressive at Sheffield Wednesday.
Let me rephrase that. Do you think they're going to be busier in the summer? Do you think that's more likely when they're going to be very active than January?
Yes.
Okay, good. We got there. So much more to come. We got a transfer update.
Man United accelerate for Joao Gomes as Romano confirms transfer meeting. Manchester United are ready to act quickly to prepare for life after Case Moreau by swooping for Wolves midfielder Joao Gomes. The Red Devils have been linked with Gomes for months, but questions have been raised as to whether they will move for him given he is not generally considered to be among their top 3 options: Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton, and Carlos Baliba, with Atletico Madrid and Napoli accelerating to sign the Wolves star, though caught offside reports that Man United have been drawn into action. Jeremy Jacquet, Chelsea's new €65 million signing, has one problem: no one is talking about Joao Gomes. The state of play United will have to act quickly. Napoli have agreed personal terms with the player. Although a deal has not been reached with Wolves over a transfer fee, the Red Devils see him as a potential replacement for Case Moreau in terms of what he can bring to the team with his energy and aggression in the heart of the park. The report adds, sources have revealed that scouting reports are positive and suggest he's well suited to the tempo of the Premier League. While Crystal Palace also admire the player, earlier interest from Liverpool has cooled. Fabrizio Romano has revealed that United plan to hold transfer talks this week, which will include interim boss Michael Carrick. He has played down the prospects of a deal this month, but crucially did not rule it out. Celtic edged closer to striker signing as transfer agreement reached. There will be an internal meeting at Manchester United at the beginning of this week involving Michael Carrick, Romano said. Carrick does not make the final decisions, but he will be involved in discussions after a very strong start, including winning the Manchester Derby. United will decide whether to pursue an opportunity in January, possibly in midfield or attack, or to keep the current squad until the summer. At the moment, everything is very quiet and the big investments are expected in the summer with a permanent manager in place. Why Man United want Joao Gomes? Data analytics expert Sky Sports put Joao Gomes in the middle pack of Premier League midfielders this season. He is, however, held back by his attacking attributes. This is not an aspect of the game that United are likely to ask him to contribute to. Instead, they are more focused on what he can bring to the team in a defensive sense. Joao Gomes' defensive super strength is transition forcing, which effectively means his ability to make the opposition give up possession. In expansive, modern teams, this is a highly prized asset. Similarly, his counter control, which measures how much he can slow opposing attacks, is strong. He possesses no clear defensive deficiencies based on his performance this term. Manchester United are ready to act quickly to prepare for life after Case Moreau by swooping for Wolves midfielder Joao Gomes. The Red Devils have been linked with Gomes for months, but questions have been raised as to whether they will move for him given he is not generally considered to be among their top 3 options. Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton, and Carlos Baliba, with Atletico Madrid and Napoli accelerating to sign the Wolves star, though caught offside reports that Man United have been drawn into action. Jeremy Jacquet, Chelsea's new €65 million signing, has one problem no one is talking about.